Okay. Hi, my name is DeAnn, and I am a integrated healthcare coach here. And it's nice to meet you. How would you like me to address you?
My name is Jasmine, and I would like to be addressed by, you could just call me Jasmine.
Okay, please call me DeAnn. Okay. And just a little explanation. Health coaching is where I help you figure out where you want to be in your health and life choices, because there's a lot of things that connect to make to whole health for a person. And so I'm here to help you figure that out, whether it's figuring out how to comply with doctor's instructions, or if there's someplace else in your life that you want to work on. That's what I'm here to help you figure out what you want to do. Okay.
Okay.
Um, a couple of things. I have all of your paperwork, but I just wanted to go over confidentiality real quick. I only discuss your case with people you have approved of for the time frame that you have approved of. Okay, so your case will not be discussed with anybody that you have not specifically stated that you wanted me to.
Mhm.
And if it's only for the next 2 weeks, or if it's only until you get resolution with whatever portion that you want to work on, it's only for that amount of time. And then if you want to move on to something else, or if there's another issue, then we'll revisit who you want me to speak with and for how long. Okay.
Okay.
The other thing that you need to know is, by law, I am a mandated reporter.
Mhm.
So during our sessions, if something comes up and it appears that maybe you're in danger, or you know of somebody who is in danger and you tell me about that, or if something comes up and it looks like maybe you're a danger to yourself or somebody else, by law, I am mandated to report that, at the very least, to my supervisor, and possibly further on to law enforcement,
Okay.
just so that you know about that. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, let's see. The other thing is, there are some referrals that I can make directly to you for you. Other referrals are going to require us to get your doctor's approval for. So if I can make a direct referral for you, I will. Otherwise, I will communicate with your doctor, or you can communicate with your doctor and request those referrals as well. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what brings you to health coaching today?
I have several family members who have been diagnosed with diabetes, and I just want to know, or like, have a general idea of how to help maintain my glucose levels with food or exercise and stuff like that.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about that.
My grandmother, she had diabetes for 25 years so far, and she's been managing it with insulin. And well, she was diagnosed when she was early 20s, so I
Mm-hmm.
just want to delay that for myself since I'm coming up on that age.
Okay. And you said that you were interested in controlling glucose levels with food.
Hmm.
Um, Tell me what you think that might entail.
Probably like limiting sweets or like sodas and like sugary beverages.
Okay. And um, let's see. Um, how much do you know about nutrition and how we get nutrition?
Just like the basics. Like I don't know how to count calories per se, and I don't. Usually when I'm going to the store, I usually pick up what I want and not really pick up what I need or should get. So I hope that maybe you could help me become more aware of what I'm eating.
Okay. How easy is it for you to um, get to the store, and the stores that you get to, do they have a lot of fresh options available to you?
Yes, usually there are.
Okay. Um, Tell me how you like to learn things.
I like to learn with like pictures and like diagrams and stuff like that, like something visual that I could see and that I could probably bring to my actual life visually.
Okay, so um, tell me what kind of, if apps like something that you download to your phone, tell me how, if those work for you and how they work for you.
Yeah, I could download it something to my phone, and especially since there are notifications on most things, it'll help me help remind me to actually go through and follow and eat my food that I need to eat.
Okay. Um, do you have interest in um, courses that like are taught at the community, like the community college, like a nutrition class, or do you prefer something not quite so in depth?
Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
Okay. And um, what is, tell me about your support system.
For support system, I have my mom and my grandparents, so they usually are the ones to support me.
Okay. And so they'll back you up on all of this changing things and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Tell me a little bit about your strengths. What do you feel are your strengths?
For strength, I feel like once I put my mind to something, usually I follow through with it, and
Mm-hmm.
I do really want to get healthy, so I'm really open to changing up my diet and lifestyle.
Okay, so you definitely like to follow through on things then.
Yes.
Okay. Just taking notes so I can put together your information for you and email you.
Okay.
Okay. Um, so if I could get you a list of colleges in this area that provide the nutrition classes, you'd be interested in taking those?
Yeah, I'll be interested in taking at least maybe one or two classes.
Okay. Um, tell me about your cooking. Do you like to cook? What do you like to cook?
Usually I like to make pastas and like chickens, but I know that those are high in a few like things that are probably aren't good for me. So that's why I wanted to try to learn to make something newer and something healthier.
Um, are you very adventurous with foods? Do you like to try new foods?
Oh yeah, I do. I like to broaden my horizons, if you say.
And tell me about the last new food experience you had. What was the last time you tried something totally new?
I would say a couple weeks ago, I tried something that was really spicy, and spicy foods don't usually like relate with me really well. So when I tried it and it didn't like upset my stomach or anything, I was pretty happy about it, and I continued ordering it.
Okay. So there's a couple of things that we can check out. One is being aware of the, I'm trying to remember exactly what it's called. It's a glucose index, and it can tell you where foods fall on the rating of how easily their sugars um, are absorbed into the bloodstream and then into the body. So it breaks different foods down into how fast that sugar gets into your bloodstream after being digested, which is something that you could have a quick reference to
Hmm.
as you're shopping to help decide when you're going to use it. Um, let's see, what else do we have? There's also, would you be interested in attending cooking classes?
Yeah, that's something I'd be open to.
Have you ever attended a cooking class before?
Just in middle school, but that was a long time ago, so not recent.
Can you tell me what you remember about that?
I just remember that we made like pizzas and baked items, which were definitely not healthy. So yeah, I'm open to something new that will help me figure out the better stuff for me now.
Okay. So just a real quick recap of what we've discussed already to make sure I'm not losing anything is you're concerned about diabetes, that it runs in your family, and that you really don't want to develop it, and you're interested in prevention of food and exercise. Okay. Is that what I have? So do I have that right so far?
Yes, you do.
Okay. And you're a visual learner, so apps work for you. And you are interested in college courses from nutrition to possibly cooking classes that teach you recipes and how to cook them.
Mhm.
Okay. And you do have your mom and your grandparents that do support you in making changes. That is fantastic. And you tell me that one of your strengths are that when you decide to do something, you stick with it. So that is really good. Um, Exercise is another important part of controlling diabetes
Mhm.
because that gets when you get your muscles working, they use up the sugar that your body has stored. And so that helps to cut down on how much sugar is in your bloodstream and is usable for you. Tell me about your exercise routine.
Usually I just go for like 10 to 30-minute walks with my dog.
Okay.
Usually it's like a couple times a week. I'd say like maybe twice or 3 times a week.
Okay. Um, so you're aware that they suggest activity for 30 minutes 5 times a week.
Oh.
Would that be something that you could get in somehow into
Yeah.
your everyday
Yeah, I could probably do that, and my dog would love it too.
life? Okay, the other thing to know is that exercise is any activity that it increases your heart rate and keeps it elevated for approximately 30 minutes. So besides walking your dog, tell me about the other activities that you like to do that will increase your heart rate.
Um, I say mostly I just run around outside with my dog chasing her,
Okay.
like playing like keep away
Mm-hmm.
a ball or something. But that's usually mainly it because usually I'm a student, so I just sit behind a desk all day doing homework or
Okay.
classes. So
Mm-hmm.
that's mainly the only time that I have to actually get out and move.
Have you thought about adding an exercise class to your curriculum?
Yeah,
Most colleges offer a variety of them.
I could look into that.
Okay. Because I know some colleges offer everything from soccer and volleyball to Tai Chi, yoga, and a few other classes, depending on which college you decide to attend.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, I'll
and
definitely look into that.
okay. Um, let's see. And there's also, I don't know, tell me about your TV habits. What do you like? What do you watch? How often do you watch?
Well, that's a weakness of mine. I usually watch. I'll sit down and I could watch a whole series of a show, and I will just forget where the time went. But usually, I try to stop myself from doing that, and I'll usually watch like maybe 2 or 3 episodes that are like 30 minutes long, so an hour and a half. But
Mhm.
I do I do watch a lot of TV, so that's something I need to work on.
Just to let you know, you're not alone in that. I think a lot of us have that issue too. Okay. Do you, can you check your TV service and see if there's maybe some exercise programs on one of the channels that you have?
I think there are, so I could also look up the exact channel, but yeah, I could look that up.
'Cause that could be a quick 30-minute workout for you right there at home.
Yeah, then that would be perfect.
Okay. One thing to double check is if it feels you want to make sure with your doctor that any exercises that you're going to do are okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't suggest trying, the 90-day boot camp, insane ones. Start
Yeah.
with something that's going to let you ease into it, but double check with your doctor to make sure that there's no reason why you can't do any of these.
Okay.
Okay. And let's see. So what we have here is you're interested in classes including exercise, nutrition, and cooking classes.
Yeah.
And you're interested in exercising, including exercise at school. It's also a great way to get fresh air. So there's all kinds of things you can do. Hiking, which is pretty low impact.
Mm-hmm.
Kayaking is another one. If you enjoy the water, is
Yeah,
something to
yeah.
check out too. So there's a lot of things you can do. You don't just have to go to the gym and, run 30 minutes on a treadmill and be bored with the scenery. And what I will do is I will send you an email summarizing everything that we've talked about. I will look at the college courses, the colleges that have these courses for you, and let you know which ones have them.
Mm-hmm.
And I will look at some apps to suggest for you and send those to you in an email. And then I would like to see you next month, give you a few weeks to get everything ready, because sometimes it takes a couple of weeks to get schedules arranged and stuff for you to start implementing the ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And things like that. And then, so next month we'll meet again and work on that. And then we can go further with some more precise plans for you to get where you want to be. Okay. I'm here to support you and help you figure out what you want to do. So you can call me if you have questions. I'm available Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. I will get back to you as soon as I can, but usually there's probably going to be like a 24-hour turnaround time.
Okay.
But I will try and get to you as soon as possible. And let's see, it has been very nice meeting you, and I look forward to working with you and helping you get where you want to be. We can go out to the reception, and receptionists can set up an appointment for you for next month.
Okay.
And we'll also have some emergency contacts. If you need an emergency contact number, she can give those to you. And someone from the office will get back to you if it's not me.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, is there anything else I can help you with today?
I don't have any questions right now.
Okay. Work on what we've discussed. I will get back to you in an email with those things that I've promised. And we'll see you next month.
Okay, see you next month.
Okay, have a good time.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.